Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing Moon Knight. This is episode 5, and I've really been looking forward to get back into Moon Knight after what happened at the end of last week's episode with, they turned everything around, turned everything on its head, and there was a lot of confusion about what the hell, why is Marc and Steven at this asylum, and what's with all the other people, Arthur, what's real, what's not, is it just inside of his head this is going on, does it have something to do with the Egyptian gods, because they sort of ran into a big hippo lady at the end, and I'm fairly certain that that person is connected to the Egyptian gods, or it's an Egyptian deity even. So yeah, where the hell are we gonna go from here? I'm sort of expecting for this one to be a trip, like a really out there trip with Steven and Marc, and perhaps maybe finally we're gonna get introduced to the third personality. And it seemed like they definitely teased the third personality at the end of the last one with, you know, the second sarcophagus there, like standing up and someone trying to get out, just like we saw with Steven getting out of one. And yeah, it's the second to last episode as well, so there's not much left before they're gonna wrap up this entire series. I'm fairly certain it's a limited series only, and we're probably not gonna get a season 2. Although I wouldn't be mad if we got a season 2, because I have been enjoying it so far, and especially where we are now, it's really exciting. So I think I'm just gonna jump into it, and you can of course always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead compared to here on YouTube. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go. Oh yeah, they're gonna be able to free Khonshu from his prison so that we can get like the actual Moon Knight suit, or some Moon Knight action again. Also, Oscar Isaac is just amazing in like these roles. They're so different, and he just plays it to perfection. But yeah, I've said it many times, but that's at least a part of the series that's just top notch, and has been top notch all the way through, is the acting. Definitely.
This is all your fault.
What the
Calm down, Marc. Marc.
What the? How is he back?
Tell me, how did you come to be here today?
How did you get here?
I took the bus.
I took the bus.
You want to know what you told me? You were with a rhinoceros and
Hippopotamus.
You're right. You're right. It was a hippopotamus.
Not a rhino.
Do you think that is sense or nonsense?
Nonsense.
It sounds like nonsense, but this is the MCU, so.
No, listen, Marc.
Oh, and back to that.
Oh man! Wow, these meds are really amazing.
Always so intense. I'm afraid you are actually quite dead.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Welcome, gentle travelers, to the realm of the Duat.
Duat, the Egyptian underworld.
Oh.
This is Taweret, goddess of women and children.
Oh, okay, yeah. Of course, an Egyptian deity.
The afterlife?
An afterlife, not the afterlife. You'd be surprised how many intersectional planes of untethered consciousness exist.
Yeah.
Like the ancestral plane. Oh.
Hey, Black Panther.
You may perceive this realm as something more easily recognizable to you.
Mm-hmm.
A psych ward's first for me, but
So, yeah, that explains it.
We go through here, there's gonna be a bunch of patients, and there's Crawley probably about to yell, bingo! Oh my God!
Whoa, what the fuck? A ship through the desert?
To the field of reeds, right, Toetic?
oh, so he's the smart one, hey? If your heart's balanced in life, I've just got to do a quick little.
Quick little what? That's their hearts, okay.
On the scales of justice and the feather of truth.
Ooh.
So the ancient Egyptians believed that the heart was the sign of who you really were in love. What if they don't balance?
You get thrown overboard. Whee! The dead will
Great.
drag you down into the duat, where you will remain forever, frozen in sand.
That sounds horrible.
Kill the hippo, steal the boat.
Kill the hippo.
Fellas, it's the hearts.
Still
They
undecided?
aren't full. And trust me, I'm a goblet half full kind of gal, but now I don't know what you two guys have been hiding, but my advice, get in there and show each other the truth.
Okay.
Oi, what's this? Steve, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna like revisit every single memory I've ever had?
We've ever had.
Do you remember this? Just a creepy calf filled with dead bodies. That's what it is. No prizes.
Oh, that's really fucking creepy. And there's the scales. Again.
Dubai. Gabon.
And he remembers killing all of these people.
Now what do we do? You go next, or who's that?
Who's what? Oh,
Marc.
boy?
What's your name? Oh, hold on there. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Is that him as a child?
Who's ready? Who's hungry? Roro? Mom, come check out my drawing. He drew the fish with only one fin.
Mark, be nice to your little brother.
Oh. It's his brother.
Keep an eye on your brother, okay? Later, skaters. In a while, crocodile.
Later, skaters.
Can you hear that, Dr. Grant?
I sure do, Rosa. Sounds to me like danger.
Dr. Grant.
From that movie.
Mom said not to when it's raining.
Ooh.
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
Get back here!
So this definitely has something to do with the scene we saw at the very beginning of the episode.
Follow my voice! Boy!
It's just a memory.
Shit.
I want him back.
Wow.
You were supposed to keep him safe?
Stephen, let's go.
Oh shit, man.
Let him drown. This is all your fault!
Yeah, that'll fuck you up. That's some serious trauma right there.
Just about to blow out the candles now.
And then she resented him for the rest of his life.
She's not coming.
I should have known you would do something like this.
Mom, what are you doing? What happened to that room?
What happened?
All right, she will get help. And we will fix this.
Whoop.
Off me.
Where are we now?
Harrow said you were a mercenary.
This is the
Killed hostages.
Big Sight, Layla's
Can
father.
you believe that? Yeah, wouldn't put it past you. What happened to you?
Yeah, what really happened? Went inside. Okay, so he was, because he said he got shot as well. So he was dying, crawled inside, and then made a deal with Khonshu, I presume. And yeah, I speculated that it was like his third personality that sort of betrayed him in that moment, and he sort of shot himself, but seems like that's not the case. It was like an actual partner.
Your mind, I feel it. Fractured. Broken. Most fascinating.
Fascinating, even.
Mark, he was taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
Or it was just a way for me to keep being what I've always been, a killer.
Scales. Have we done it? Have we balanced them?
Moon Knight.
Hey, he said it. Moon Knight.
Baboons? So what's going on?
Fear is spreading in the upper world. Unbalanced souls are being judged and condemned to the sands before their time.
Amit. Oh, yeah, well, Harrow.
Please, Howard, you have to help us. Please.
What the heck? Cyrus is not going to like this.
What the
But his
heck?
gate is the only path back.
Osiris. Oop.
Get those scales balanced.
Okay. And what do they need to do to balance those fucking scales?
If Layla dies, it'll be all your fault.
Don't.
No, you can't! I won't do it! I won't do it! You can't make me! You can't!
Shit. Wow, what happened with his brother really messed him up. Or, well, yeah, that, and then what happened with his mom afterwards.
You're gonna have to open up to Stephen. There can be no progress without understanding.
That is good advice.
Do that.
Okay, what happened?
Open this door!
Bloody hell. Look at the state of this place.
And that's when it happened.
When danger is near, Stephen Grant has no fear. You made me up.
Open this door
Yeah.
right now!
You're gonna learn to listen.
Holy fuck.
Why do you have to make him do
I want to
this?
see what she did. I want to see what she did.
Disgusting.
You're not meant to see that. You're not meant to see that. That's the whole point of you.
I get it.
Well, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That made your life a living hell? You're lying. You're just trying to upset me. But you've gotten to live thinking that she loved you, that she was kind, that she's still alive.
Yeah, I knew it.
Let me out, 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 let me out. Sorry.
Oh, hey.
Sorry. I'm dreadfully sorry. Hold on a minute. What's this?
It's good to see you again.
Little haircut, little silly tash there. It's very Ned Flanders.
Stephen.
Ned Flanders.
It's not what I asked Lord to open up to you. Did he get a chance to speak with you?
Stephen, would you like to speak to your mother?
My mum is dead.
Yeah. That's the memory they don't remember? Maybe Marc did remember it, just didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, bollocks. Not again. Hey, Mum. Hey, you alright? Yeah, This was the moment our lives started bleeding into each other. I couldn't.
What was that? Was it like...
I couldn't face that again. For all the things I'd done. Mark, she was wrong. It wasn't your fault. Hey, you were just a child. It wasn't your fault.
Oop. Did they balance the scales?
How do we open it?
I'm so sorry. Your scales never balanced. Our journey's
You
come
what?
to an end.
Then how?
I was really rooting for you guys, but the unbalanced souls of the duat now must claim yours.
Fuck.
Watch out, watch out!
Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Steven. Muscle memory and all that. Nice one. No, shit. Oh, fuck, Steven. Come on. No, shit.
The scales are balanced.
They balanced as soon as Steven... Damn. That was some fucking episode. Whew. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I was very close to tearing up several times throughout it. That was so traumatic what he went through as a child, and it of course explains a lot about, you know, his psyche and how he invented this other personality, Steven, to sort of shield himself from the trauma that happened. And that can be a very real thing. And I love how they are sort of, you know, connecting something that is a very real, like, mental thing that people in the real world can go through. Like the mind is still something we're working on, you know, trying to understand everything that goes on up there. And then pairing that, of course, with the mysticism and the magic and fantasy elements of the MCU, and also, of course, with something that also stems from our world, which is, you know, the Egyptian gods and deities. I'm not saying that necessarily that they are real, but it is something that has influenced culture, specifically, well, Egyptian culture in our world. So drawing upon all of that and then creating this story, which was, yeah, this is definitely my favorite episode so far, because we really get close to the heart of it, I think, and what this story is ultimately really about. And man, that's how we're supposed to understand, you know, interpret the ending there, I guess, is his scales balanced as soon as the personality that he invented died. And I don't know if that is actually going to be the end of Steven, if that is truly the last time we see that side of Marc, that personality, Steven, then man, that sucks. Really, really like him, and how he's like, even though Marc invented him, he was still such an important part of him and helped him a lot, of course, through his life. And here as an adult as well, and their lives sort of blending together. And we saw when that happened after the mom's funeral. And just speaking of the mom, wow, that's one abusive parent right there. How she just fucking blamed him for his brother's death. And I'm totally with Steven there. Mark, do not blame yourself. You were a child. Like, you cannot blame yourself the rest of your life, even though that's certainly what he did. And he said it, and he has said it multiple times, how he's a killer. He's always been a killer, and that's what he's good at. So that's why he went into, you know, the whole mercenary thing. And of course it stems from him thinking that, yeah, I killed my brother, and my mom has been telling me my entire life that it was my fault. I am that killer. I am the one who... yeah. Heavy stuff. And Oscar Isaac, dude, man, he is just chewing up the scenery all the time. Like every scene with him as either Mark or Steven. This series is really doing something for... Well, like, of course, I always knew that he was a great actor, and I've always been a fan of his, or always, but since I became aware of him, this is just definitely some of the best I've seen from him. Just the ability to play different characters in the same series. But we also learned, of course, what happened when Khonshu kind of, as Steven said, took advantage of Mark in a very dire situation where he was about to die after being betrayed by his partner. I don't know. I don't think they're necessarily going to introduce that partner as another antagonist or anything towards the end of the series. Might save him for, and if we ever get a season 2 or some more Moon Knight stories, might save it for that, or I guess it could still be the whole third personality thing. But I'm also like, I don't know if that's even going to happen, or if like they're just going to keep it to Mark and Steven inside of this. And the only reason why I've really been expecting for Jake to show up is, well, and I'm not necessarily blaming you guys watching, but the comments have been telling me to expect that, and that he's gonna show up any minute now. So that's sort of why I've been mentioning it several times. But anyway, we of course also got it explained what this place really is, and yes, definitely connected to Egyptian gods and whatnot, and Taweret, the hippo, who was an Ennead, goddess of women and children, and guiding you to the afterlife through the realm of Duat, and also talked about other in between realms, like the one we've seen in Black Panther as well. And she also mentioned Osiris, who's of course like the leader of the Ennead, the gods. But I really liked her character overall, quite quirky and fun. It's always strange when you see like animal / humanoid characters and talking, and how I like with Harrow there at the beginning. Seeing a talking hippo, does that fall into the category of sense or nonsense? And under normal circumstances, that would definitely be nonsense. But again, inside of the MCU, anything is possible. And we definitely also got to confirm that what Harrow is doing with Ahmed is a big threat. Taweret acknowledged that as well when they were sailing through the realm of Duat, and these souls coming here like way too soon, way too early, and yeah, they are being judged and sent there before having done anything, as we know. So that is still like the big pressing overarching concern, is stopping Harrow and Ahmed. That's what we're gonna get into in the last episode, and I hope that Mark is going to be able to somehow get Steven back, and then of course he's going to have to free Khonshu so that he can get the Moon Knight powers back. And we even heard Khonshu say, Moon Knight, you're gonna be my Moon Knight in this episode as well. I like that they just saved it until that moment. It was more effective. And Layla is definitely gonna factor in as well. I hope nothing bad happens to her. Maybe Mark's gonna have to rescue her, or more likely in my mind is that she's gonna come to the rescue at some point, or at least when he needs it the most. But again, this was a really, really great episode. I almost expected for it to like leave me sort of confused. And there definitely were some like confusing moments at the start of the episode, but they did a really good job of explaining exactly where we are, what's going on, what has Marc been going through, and how did Steven come to be, where does the trauma come from, and as I said, like really getting to the core of this story and to the core of this character. And it did a lot for me, at least, with appreciating everything that we've been through in these 5 episodes. And now I'm really, really, really looking forward to the finale next week. So what about you guys? Did you enjoy this one? What did you think of it? What did you notice? I'm sure, as per usual, there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't notice, that I didn't catch, and maybe a bunch of cool Easter eggs or something. So feel free to just tell me about all of it down in the comments, unless it's spoil something from the finale, then of course don't do that. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Moon Knight episode 5. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you very soon. Bye.